I'm not always 100% ready when it's go time, but I eventually get there. That's all that matters. Yay, notifications are working. That's what I'm talking about. By the way, me and my wife went to go get something to eat. That's why everything's not 100% ready. So I'm just writing down the rankings real quick. Give me one sec. Let's see here. Yeah, and the screen's probably messing with you because it's got the mirror effect until I actually do the screen sharing. Hey, how did y'all like my new intro? What do y'all think about that? Um, you might like the old one simply because you've seen it so much, but the whole idea behind the new intro is trimming it down and keeping it high energy and still representing all 130 logos. So I had to put that recipe together, and that's the intro that I came up with. I'm still writing down these names real quick. Just give me one second. Just a few more to go. Alright, so we are voting on the best logos in the Mountain West, but keep in mind I'm throwing 2 independents into the Mountain West because I don't want to have to do a separate vote for that. So we're gonna do we're gonna put BYU and New Mexico State also in the Mountain West. So let me see if I can we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I'll give y'all a little bit of time. I'm still setting up myself. I'm not even 100% ready. Alright, so at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so this is that's the Mountain West logos. But like I said, I'm adding New Mexico State and BYU. So I think the Mountain West has some pretty good looking logos compared to what we saw in the Conference USA and especially the AAC. That one actually surprised me. The AAC has some crap logos. Not even gonna sugarcoat that. Some just straight up crap logos. So this one's gonna be fun. This one's gonna be fun. Super excited about this one. Um, so I'm waiting just a smidge longer tonight because I keep getting comments after the lives are posted on YouTube, like they barely missed it, they barely missed it, they barely missed it. So I'm trying to give people a little bit of extra time. I know there's other streams going on as well, and I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes as far as that goes. I'm not trying to steal anybody's views or anything like that, but this was just a regular thing that was planned, so we are just doing the best we can to get these votes in and get the logos seeded so I can make the bracket videos, because the main goal of this is to get those brackets done so I can do the logo videos and get them voted on and have an actual logo crowned, you know, the best logo as voted by the people. So that's the ultimate goal. That's what we're working towards. So the more input we can get on these votes, the better. So y'all don't forget to share this live. You can share it in Facebook groups, Twitter, whatever. I'm actually doing it right now. All you do is tap the video, and on your upper right hand sign, you'll see a curved arrow right in the middle. You tap that, and then it comes up copy link. You hit that, and then you can post it anywhere. So and don't forget to hit the like button. That also helps draw in some viewers. All right, so let me hold on. Let me put this out real quick, and then we will get the voting underway. All right, so you got to make sure you post them in the right places, though. Because you don't want to post Mountain West logo voting in an ACC Facebook group. That they wouldn't like that. Trust me, I've done stuff like that, and you got to make sure you're in the right places. So that's what I'm trying to do real quick. So how's y'all's day going? I'm trying to get through this as fast as I can. I'm just doing a quick promotion on here. I had a pretty good day. I worked on the intro for a while, but that one didn't take as long because I'm starting to figure out some things. I'll just do 5, that way this won't take forever. I'm just going to pick like the 5 biggest Facebook groups out there. Two more, guys. 2 more. I'm almost done. I can't promote it like this before because you don't have the link before. So once I get the link out, that's when I can pump it out to the big groups. All right. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Let me hit this one real quick. Alright, that's going to be the last one. I'm officially done. But I can't ask y'all to do something if I'm not willing to do it myself, so there we go. I have officially promoted it. Alright, so when you start getting into the group of 5 logos, Yeah, I'm not seeing the Hawaii logo too now that you mention it. Hold on. That's not all. Let me see which ones I'm missing here. It's got San Jose State, Boise State, Nevada, San Diego State, missing Hawaii, Fresno State, Air Force, Wyoming, New Mexico, Colorado State, Utah State, and UNLV. So, of course, the only one that it is missing would be Hawaii. Nice, guys. Nice. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Alright. See if they're on here somehow. I mean, that's... Yeah, I mean, that's logos, but those are crappy ones. Why would they forget? That makes no sense. That's only 9. Dadgummit. Let's see. Try this. Let me put logos on here. I did not even realize that until y'all said that. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Why would it not have Hawaii on there? Like, that's one of the... I thought Hawaii was like one of the... let's see. I mean, even if it's just a schedule, you know, that's fine. Come on, Mountain West. This is why you're falling behind. You can't even get your logos up to date. Come on. That's the image I was trying to get. I think that's all the logos. That's the best I can do right there. It's not great, but it does have Hawaii in there. And don't forget, no, we haven't officially started because I was actually trying to find the right page to where it had all the logos on there. Because for whatever reason, the one that I clicked on had everybody except Hawaii. This one has everybody, but also don't forget that we're adding New Mexico State and BYU. And BYU has that classic Y. I really like that. I really, really like that. Alright, we got there. We got there. Come on, guys. I sent out notifications. And YouTube notifications are working, so we're happy about that. So, I'm about ready to get started here. If y'all aren't familiar, what we're doing here is I'm going to create a bracket of all 130 teams. I'm going to make videos of each region, and they're going to get voted on, and eventually we're going to have a winner of the favorite logo in the nation. But in order to make brackets, you have to be able to see those brackets, and that's what the live shows are all about. I'm having my live audience vote on who they think has the best logo in each conference. And in each conference, I'm going to add certain teams that are independents because I don't want to have to do a different voting show just for like 6 teams. So in this one, we're doing the Mountain West, and I'm adding New Mexico State and BYU into the Mountain West. That way, we don't have to do a separate vote for, 6 teams. So, 2 ways to vote if you're not familiar. First off, in the chat, all you do, type in your favorite team with the favorite logo in the Mountain West. If you don't have a favorite team in the Mountain West, look at the logos on the screen. Which one is your favorite? And don't forget, we are adding BYU and New Mexico State. Those are not on the screen, but you can Google those, and I will give you time. The second way to vote is a super chat. A super chat is the end-all, be-all. You can super chat a team into any spot. no matter when, as long as that team's not already super chatted, and as long as the spot that you're desiring is not already super chatted. And since it's the beginning of the voting of the Mountain West right now, and no super chats have been used, any team can be super chatted into any spot right now in the Mountain West. So keep that in mind. So since I'm adding New Mexico State and BYU, we have 14 spots. We're going to start with spot number 1. Who has the best logo in the Mountain West? We have Boise State, Wyoming, Colorado State, New Mexico, Air Force, Utah State, San Diego State, Hawaii, Nevada, UNLV, San Jose State, Fresno State, and don't forget BYU and New Mexico State. And I keep reiterating that because personally I think BYU has the best out of the bunch. But it's not up to me. It's up to y'all. So, who y'all got to start out with? Dad, hold on. I am freezing up. I didn't even realize this. Hold on, guys. Game tonight. Stupid. All right, so now I'm back on the right Wi-Fi. Yes, BYU is an independent in college football, but I don't want to have to do a separate vote for them and 5 other teams. So I put Notre Dame in the ACC, even though they're an independent, and I also put, who was it, Army and, no, I think it was just Army in the AAC. Might have been somebody else, but I'm putting all the independents to what would be the relevant of their closest conference if they were to get in the conference. So that's why I'm putting BYU in the Mountain West. So Wisconsin fan has already super chat 99 cents, and he says he's going to do it 6 times. Is that a super chat vote or just for the heck of it? Either way, I appreciate it. You know that. But I am saying it is a powerful tool if you want to use it as voting. So you just let me know. In the meantime, Chase goes Nevada and Basketball Legend goes Nevada. And I do think they have a pretty sweet logo. What team? Wisconsin? Wisconsin in the Big Ten. So, yeah, they cannot be voted in the Mountain West. Alright, so, yeah, I think Boise State has a good one too. But right now we have, let's see, alright, 2 for Nevada. Wrong pin, of course, that's the way this night is going. 2 for Nevada and 1 for Boise State. And I'm still waiting on Wisconsin fan to see if he wants to actually vote or not. We'll see. But, yeah. I still appreciate the super chat. That, of course, that helps with the channel. Of course. It's awesome. YouTube cannot touch that. I appreciate it. Mike Vick, what's going on? He says Boise State. I can't argue with that. Basketball Legend in the house. Jim Hamrick in the house. Chase Wyland is in the house. And, of course, Wisconsin fans. So, 2 of his super chats has San Jose State and Boise State, and I guess that third one is a vote for Hawaii. Alright, so San Jose State locked into first. And actually, I think I had San Jose first in my videos, if I'm not mistaken. So that third super chat takes care of all those, actually. So, San Jose State first. Boise State second. Let me turn my phone off. There we go. Alright, Boise State second and Hawaii third. So, it looks like the top 3 spots are locked in. Done. It's a powerful weapon. So Boise State is off the board. San Jose State is off the board, and Hawaii is off the board. So I guess we're now on 4th place, and I'm still counting the Nevada votes for 2. What's going on, Talkus Pit? He says, hello there, gold and blue Jew. No, I'm not. I have some friends that are, but I'm not. They're pretty cool. Nevada has 2 votes. You gonna vote, Talkus Pit? We're voting on the best logos in the Mountain West. San Jose State is off the board, Boise State is off the board, and Hawaii is off the board. So who has the best logo between Nevada, San Diego State, Fresno State, Air Force, Wyoming, New Mexico, Colorado State, Utah State, UNLV, and I'm adding New Mexico State and BYU so we don't have to do a separate vote on the independents. I'm going to hold up the 2 for Nevada, and then Mike Vick is flipping over to Colorado State since Boise State was used. And Wisconsin fan is going Air Force. And Jim's going to Mexico State. He's taking one of the independents. Personally, I like that BYU logo. That's a sweet logo. It's very simple and classic and recognizable. I like it. Not going to lie. Basketball Legend says, I don't like that now I have to go downstairs more early. I understand. That's rough. Talkus Pitt actually ties it up. He votes for Colorado State. And now Wisconsin fan with a 4th straight super chat. And I'm guessing he wants San Diego State in 5th. So he's skipping 4th place. And he wants San Diego State in 5th. I got you, man. San Diego State is now in 5th. And we're still working on 4th place. So the votes are still... Nobody voted for San Diego State, so nobody has to revote. The votes are still in. Nevada 2, Air Force 1, Colorado State 2, and New Mexico State 1. And Wisconsin fan is super chatting again. Let's see who he wants now. He's taking Colorado State off the board and putting them 6th place. Alright. So, those of y'all that have voted for Colorado State, you have a revote. And that was 2 of y'all. And Talkus Pit was one of them. Oh, you put Air Force 4th? My bad. Yeah, okay. My bad. Dang. I missed that one completely. Let me go back. Alright, so he wanted... Alright, so I'm caught up now. San Jose, Boise State, Hawaii. And then 4 Air Force. And then 5 San Diego State and 6 Colorado State. Okay, I got you. I missed the Air Force. That's the one that I missed. Fair enough. So, yeah, the top 6 cannot be voted on. He super chatted San Jose State in the 1st. Michael Vick says, just pick them all, why don't you? That was funny. San Jose State super chatted in the 1st. Boise State in the 2nd. Hawaii 3rd. Air Force 4th. San Diego State 5th. And Colorado State 6th. Wisconsin fan has said so. So it is done. So, yeah, we are... dang, this vote is going really, really fast. Probably the fastest one ever. 7th place. Yeah, now we're only in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots. Top 6 done. We are rolling through this. So I'm still counting the 2 for Nevada. Air Force is off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What did I? Oh, I did Fresno State. Dadgummit. All right, I got this. So, Colorado State's off the board. Jim, your vote for New Mexico State is good. So we have 2 for Nevada and 1 for New Mexico State. So, rewind. Who has the best logo between Nevada, Wyoming, New Mexico, Utah State, UNLV, New Mexico State, and BYU? Can't forget about BYU. UNLV gets a vote. Alright, no, Boise State is done. Wisconsin fan super chatted a lot. Oh, y'all like my trucker hat? Makes my head look really, really tall, don't it? I like it. I just got it in today. No, it's actually not rigged. He's just taking advantage of a rule where a super chat puts any team anywhere. I mean, he's following the rules. We got a third vote for Nevada, by the way. So Nevada has 3 votes, UNLV has 1 vote, and New Mexico State has 1 vote. If you haven't voted, it's simple. A vote in the chat counts for 1 vote, and a super chat puts any team at any spot as long as that team hasn't already been super chatted, and as long as the spot you're wanting hasn't already been super chatted in. So keep that in mind. Wisconsin fan goes Wyoming. I completely missed that. Yeah, I know you think my hat looks like poop, talk is Pitt. That's because Pitt fans have no taste. I know, you can't help it. That's the way you were born. It is what it is. So we got 3 for Nevada, 1 for Wyoming, 1 for UNLV, 1 for New Mexico State. Any more votes? Any more votes? I'm about to lock in Nevada, that's not bad. It's not bad. Nevada going into 7th place. Going once. Going twice. Good to go. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 left. And the choices are Fresno State, Wyoming, New Mexico, Utah State, UNLV, New Mexico State, and BYU. Who has the best logo out of those logos? Time to vote. Reese says, I look back at all the Wisconsin Fan 100 super chats. If only Jim Hamrick didn't say you could get in trouble for me super chatting, which probably isn't even true. No, it probably is because, I mean, we all know that you support the channel, but you can't just like take, even if it's your mom's card, you can't just take somebody's card and use it for a purpose that they're not aware of. Now, if you ask her and she says yes, that's a different story, you know. So Michael Vick, he wants to get in the act, switching things up. What did I do with the list? There it is. So he says no, Nevada is not in 7th place. He actually is super chatting UNLV into 7th place. So take that, voting people. So Nevada gets bumped down to 7th. And Michael Vick has his day. UNLV. Which, by the way, if y'all haven't checked out his channel, he actually has a pretty cool channel. I'm subbed to him, so yeah, go check out his channel sometime. He's really, really cool. I met him at the Slob Olympics, too. He's a very cool dude. I like him. I think he'll be at next year's Slobs, too, so we'll hang out again. Which, by the way, if you're a subscriber of this channel, even if you don't have a YouTube channel, keep up to date through this channel, and I'll let you know when the next slobs are going to be and where. And y'all should come too. Like, we had like, I don't know, 35, 40 people, and only 20 competed. So you don't have to be an actual YouTuber and compete. You can just be there and hang out and meet all the YouTubers, not just me. You got Uncle Lou there. You got Pigskin Pete. Mike Vick will be there. Pigskin Pete, Sea Dog, Traveling Fools, Celine Driver. I mean, there's just a bunch of YouTubers that are awesome over there. So, yeah, it's going to be awesome. Well, it already was awesome. Alright, so, skipping 8th place because UNLV is super chatted in the 7th, bumping Nevada down to 8th. We only have 6 teams left. Here we go. Best logo. Is it Fresno State? Is it Wyoming, New Mexico, Utah State, New Mexico State, or BYU? Alright, I've gotten behind a little bit, so here we go. Reese is going Wyoming. I think Wyoming. I like Wyoming's logo. It's their colors that get me. Another vote for Wyoming. Another vote for Wyoming. Talkus Pit says, we have great taste, actually. I think West Virginia fans have no taste. Looking like hats bought at Goodwill. This is a freaking Nike hat, dude. I bought this online. You have zero taste. Y'all try so hard with those colors, but they're off. Like, the old school was close, but not quite there. So then you switched over to the new, darker, and you went too far. Like, the right in the middle is West Virginia. Like, perfect is right in the middle. Y'all started too light, and you're like, we need to darken it up and kind of get a little bit closer to West Virginia. Try to be, as good looking as they are, but you overdid it, and you went too dark. So you can't even find the right gold and blue. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help y'all. You gotta figure out ways to help yourself. There's only so much stuff that I can do. I'm only one person. You gotta figure it out yourself. Let's see. 1, 2 for Utah State. 3, 4. Knock on the door for Utah State. And Utah State has, no, he said Utah State is boring. So I take that back. We are tied at 3. Talkus Pit. Oh, here we go with the excuses. I was never a fan of the dark color schemes. Well, the old color schemes sucked too. Because it was two sides of the spectrum. Right in the middle is where West Virginia is, and right in the middle is perfect. So, like I said, I don't know what to. Alright, so we got a 3-3 tie between Wyoming and Utah State. So, we got some options here. Either somebody can flip their vote, or somebody that hasn't voted can vote, or somebody can super chat a team anywhere. Or I can flip the old coin, which we haven't done a coin flip yet. So, I'll leave that choice up to y'all. And I do have my coin. Got it. And we have used the same color schemes for the past 4 or 5 seasons. It's all so boring, man, that I don't even really pay attention to what Pitt uses. I mean, you got script Pitt, you got colors that are dark blue, light blue, kind of goldish, but way more yellowish, and a panther that looks like it's getting petted and it's hissing, and just the worst. I mean, that was the worst rendition of a panther that I've ever seen. If you want to see a good drawing of a panther, look at Georgia State's logo. That's a good panther. Pitt's logo, it looks like it's hissing with its ears back, and somebody's about to pet it, and it's like, don't pet me, don't pet me. Horrible. Whoever thought that up, horrible. Let's see. Basketball Legend is switching to Wyoming, and Joey actually votes Wyoming. So Wyoming is up 5-2. I think that's enough votes for me to start calling it out for 9th place. Wyoming for 9th place. Going once. Going twice. Done. Works for me. That was some good voting right there. This is one thing that I do know. I am 100% positive that me and Talkus Pitt is going to have a really, really good time whenever I go to the Pitt West Virginia game in Pittsburgh, and whenever we both go to the Pitt West Virginia game in West Virginia. That's going to be fun. I already know it. I can feel it. It's going to be sweet. There's going to be so much trash talk, and then there's going to be so many Pitt tears after the trash talk, and I'll be like, it's alright, buddy. I knew this was coming. It's alright. We'll come back again next year, even though I know what the end result's going to be anyways. We're still going to come back, and we're going to have a good time. And that's all that matters. Talker's Pit, basketball legend. We actually have that logo already. Wisconsin fan says, "Go to Blue Dude, BTW. I just left West Virginia yesterday. We are house shopping in our new hometown of Philly. Oof. Just make sure you pick the right side of Philly. The right side of Philly. That's all I'll say. All right, 10th place. Here are the teams we have left: Fresno State, New Mexico, Utah State, New Mexico State, and BYU. Who has the best logo left? Fresno State, New Mexico, New Mexico State, Utah State, and BYU. Basketball legend says, or look at the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, that was a good one. Can you do a video over Memphis? Yeah, I'll see what I can do. You're not looking in the city. Good. Very, very good. All right, guys. Let's get back on track here and throw some votes in here. Who has the best logo remaining? Fresno State, New Mexico, New Mexico State, Utah State, and BYU. And Mike Vick starts us off with the vote for Fresno State. Reese says, after the game, Talker's Pit will be like, oh, please, Daddy, give us another chance, and we will blankety blank you. It's about right. And basketball legend, football. Memphis football. Yeah. Basketball's in the past. If you're a basketball fan, you're probably not going to like this channel for another 6 or 7 months, because it's gonna be full throttle football for a while. No, Nevada has been voted into 8th place. Nevada is off the board. Talker's Pit. Our throwbacks actually have the same logo as Carolina Panthers. What? I have not seen that one. The only one that I saw is that god awful one where it looks like it's about to be petted and it's hissing and its ears are sticking back. I'll have to Google that. Anyways, we do have a vote for Utah State and Fresno State. We got 8 people in the chat and only 2 have voted. We gotta refocus, guys. Refocus. Let's vote. All right, Wisconsin fan goes Utah State. See, dog, you've missed a pretty good bit. I got Talker's Pit trying to cover his rear end about how awful Pitt's colors have been. They started off with too light shade of the blue and the yellow, and then they tried to be a little bit like West Virginia, and they went too dark. And then they tried a Panther logo, and it looks like it's hissing, and it's about to be petted, and it's hissing with its ears back, going. And he's in a big hole, man. He's in a big hole. If you want to try to help him out, because I know Georgia Tech has, blue and gold colors as well. So, that's up to you. Oh, and you might as well vote while you're here. I mean, that's why I'm doing this live show. 2 votes for Utah State, 1 vote for Fresno State. The remaining logos in play are Fresno State, New Mexico, Utah State, New Mexico State, and BYU. That's it. Mike Vick is telling the truth. If you go back to the Pat White days, we had that one really, really bad one where Pat was injured and it cost West Virginia national championship. But other than that, it's like, petting a kitty cat, basically. That's what he compared it to. He would do the meow and all that stuff. Basketball legend goes BYU. Sea-Dog goes New Mexico State. Jim actually voted for New Mexico State earlier. What happened, Jim? You haven't voted in a while. Wisconsin fan says, the Pitt Panther old school logo does not look much like the Panthers logo and looks horrible. 100% agree. And I think Talk is Pitt actually agrees, but he's a diehard Pitt fan, so he can't just say it out loud. I feel you, Talk is Pitt. I know you agree, and you just can't say it out loud. It's okay. I understand. So right now the votes are Fresno State has 1, Utah State has 2, New Mexico State has 1, and BYU has 1. So, does anybody else that's yapping want to vote real quick before I lock Utah State in? Let me get caught up real quick. Reese says, let's be honest, Pitt has a lot that my can do with their colors. It's just executed like trash. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They do have a color scheme that they could actually do some really nice things with. And a Panther logo could be done very, very well. But it was poorly drawn, poorly executed, poorly everything. I don't know what happened. Jim says, if they are maxed out, you will be denied anyway. Try right after she pays the bill. Yeah, that's true too. Sea-Dog says, I already made, I'm guessing, a video educating the Pitmen. Not going to bother arguing. I'll just laugh when we destroy you next year. Yeah, and that's Georgia Tech. And I think even Sea-Dog would admit that West Virginia is just a notch better than Georgia Tech. Not trash talking, but like as far as levels go. So if Georgia Tech is going to trash Pitt, then what's West Virginia going to do? It's going to be an obliteration, especially after Garrett Green has another year of experience. Alright, so I'm about to put Utah State in because nobody's really voting. We're just talking, which is fine. I'm just trying to let y'all know. Alright, so Utah State into 10th place. Going once. Going twice. Done deal. Alright. There is your first drinks on me. This goes for everyone. Reese and Vix are Kool-Aid. Well, you know, it is what it is. So 11th place. We're down to 4 teams, guys. Who has the best logo between Fresno State, New Mexico State, and BYU? And Reese is actually pretty excited that he gets Kool-Aid. That's some good stuff. Wisconsin fan says, I'm a West Virginia fan all the way, but Talk is Pitt's logo is not bad. Yeah, his logo's not bad. That's not Pitt's logos. His logo for him is not bad. That's not a bad logo. I'm talking about the actual logo that Pitt puts on their helmet. Looks terrible. Awful. Michael Vick goes Fresno State. He's sticking with the Fresno State. 4 teams, guys. 4 teams. Who do you got? Who has the best logo? Fresno State, New Mexico State, or BYU? Sea-Dog, pay attention. Fresno State, New Mexico State, BYU. Best logo. Who you got? Trying to finish out these seedings for the bracket videos. Wisconsin fan goes BYU. That's a good vote. I like that. So we have 1 vote for Fresno State, 1 vote for New Mexico State, and 1 vote for BYU. Reese goes Fresno State. That's 2. That's not a bad... hold on. Sea-Dog, New Mexico State. There you go, bud. That's not a bad... Listen to this, Reese. Jim says, if you really make more money than she does, offer to pay her bill 1 month in exchange for getting to use it once. You are, after all, part of a family, and families help each other. That's a good point. I like that. So basketball says a stand vote for BYU. And Joey goes New Mexico State. This is a very interesting vote right here. Fresno State has 2 votes. New Mexico State has 3 votes. And BYU has 2 votes. So that's a total of 7. And we got 10 in the chat. So 3 of you have not voted. And we only got 6 likes. Really? Well, I just made it 7. But come on, guys. When you can hit the thumbs down button. If you want to hit the thumbs down button, that's fine too. As long as you hit either the thumbs up or the thumbs down. That's what gets the algorithm going. So if you want to hit the thumbs down button, be my guest. That's fine. But just make sure to hit one of those. Either the thumbs up button or the thumbs down. Either way, it works well. Alright, so it looks like New Mexico State's about to win 11th place if nobody else votes or flips or super chats. Tucker's Pit, once Georgia Tech catches up in the series, then you can talk. We have beaten y'all the last times we played. That's a mic drop comment, Sea-Dog. Sorry. Alright, so 11th place, New Mexico State, going once. Going twice. They came from behind and grabbed it. New Mexico State it is. Alright, we are down to 3 teams. And yes, I got the standing vote for BYU for you. So, the 3 teams remaining are Fresno State, New Mexico, and BYU. Who has the best logo out of those 3? Alright, so we got some people hitting the thumbs up button. Thanks, guys. That helps get this thing promoted and get more people in here. And don't forget to vote. This is the one. This is the one time that I'm giving y'all the power to influence how I rank things. So take advantage. And only one more after that, and that will be the MAC. After that, we're done, guys. We're done. 2 votes for BYU. 2-1. No, I think just 2 actually. 3 votes for BYU. See, I really like BYU's logo. I don't understand why it didn't get higher, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Reese goes New Mexico. Basketball says I'm always BYU. Yeah, I think I already got your standing. Yeah, I got you. I think that's still just 3 though. Jim says, Reese, thanks for reminding me to hit the thumbs up button. See, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody helping each other. As they said on Wedding Crashers, people helping people. People helping people. Remember whenever he was, at the dinner table and awkward situation? Yeah. So BYU has 3 votes. New Mexico has 1 vote. Anybody else want to vote? 3 choices. Fresno State, New Mexico State, BYU. Hey. I was literally about to say your name, Michael Vick, because I hadn't seen you vote in a while, and I was just reminding you. There you go. He votes for Fresno State. Basketball legend, yes. Well, we had someone super chat all 6 first votes, and that was Wisconsin Fan 100. That's not cheating. That's not breaking the rules. That's taking advantage of the rules. So, and Michael, don't forget about Mike Vick. He super chatted UNLV into 7th place. So can't forget about him. And like I said earlier, Mike Vick has his own YouTube channel. Go check it out. He's got some good stuff over there. Alright, about to call it out for BYU. Into 12th place. Going once. Going twice. It's going to be BYU. Now this last one is just to keep out of dead last place. Who has the best logo? Well, Sea Dog, you voted for New Mexico State, and they're not even in there. But I'll count it for New Mexico. Still got outvoted, but that's okay. Um, Fresno State and New Mexico. Those are the two that are up. And Joey says voting is over. Put New Mexico State next in line. So, wait. Let me clarify. Do you mean 13th or last place, Joey? Are you meaning New Mexico State as in next or last? Like next last. Just straighten that out real quick. Where do you want New Mexico State? Actually, let me be clear, Joey. Let me be clear. With that super chat, you can put Nevada, Wyoming, Utah State, New Mexico State, BYU, New Mexico, and Fresno State anywhere. So, with that, I'll let you explain. Are you sticking with New Mexico State? You want them to be 13th? Or do you want them to be last place? Or do you want to switch it up and put somebody somewhere else? Just, I want to clarify that because I want your super chat to count for whatever you wanted it to count for. Alright, so he said my call. So what I'm gonna do is you said next in line, so I'm guessing you meant next. So New Mexico State, they've already been voted on too. I'm so confused. We'll put I think you meant New Mexico the next one, and then Fresno State last. Yeah. Alright, so our final rankings. A lot of super chats today, guys. A lot. First place, San Jose State, super chatted. Second place, Boise State, super chatted. Third place, Hawaii, super chatted. Air Force, fourth place, super chatted. San Diego State, fifth place, super chatted. Colorado State, sixth place, super chatted. UNLV, 7th place, super chatted. Nevada voted into 8th, Wyoming 9th, Utah State 10th, New Mexico State 11th, BYU 12th, and New Mexico was super chatted into 13th, and Fresno State was voted into last place. Before I get off here, I'm going to run out to my car. Y'all hold on one second. I'm going to run out to my car real quick. Won't take me but a second. Joey sent me something in the mail, and I meant to have it next to me for the show, and I forgot it. So when people come in, make sure you tell them what I'm doing. You're not just watching nothing. I'm coming right back. I'm going to go get something that Joey sent me in the mail. So I'll be right back. Why did you get banned, Wisconsin fan? That's weird. So Joey sent some really cool stuff in the mail. So this one was from, what schedule was this? This was the 2019 schedule right there. That's the cover. And then this was the 2019. I really like that. This was the 2016. And then we have Gary Jennings Jr., wide receiver. Will Greer. Oh, that's a good one right there. David Seals. That was a good man. Dana Holgerson did not do much with the talent he had. Kennedy McCoy. Old school, Geno Smith. Great at West Virginia. Terrible in the pros. And then a lot of West Virginia players that went pro. Darryl Talley. People forget about him. Ron Wolfley. David Grant. Adrian Morrell. Bo Orlando. Fulton Walker. Jeff Hostetler. He won a Super Bowl with the Giants. And that was that card right there. That's a picture of the game where West Virginia upset Oklahoma in Norman. So that was great. John Ray, Steve Slayton, part of the glory days for West Virginia. Mark Bulger, Pat White. There he is. Pat White didn't do much in the NFL, but man, that dude, he brought some unprecedented success to West Virginia, and Joey Porter. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys real quick. So, I appreciate that, Joey Foster. And don't forget, guys, let me type it in real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. That's the P.O. box you can send me your unopened merchandise to. This wasn't something that I could put on my wall, and he let me know before I opened it. But I'm trying to build a wall behind me for my background. And I'm trying to get my subscribers to send new unopened merchandise so I can put it behind me on the wall. And that way, every time you see a Golden Blue Dude video, you'll see that specific item that you sent. And that'll be your personal connection to the show. So that's the P.O. box. Take a screenshot. Do whatever you need to do. Go find a hat or, a cup, a mug, a wristband. Something small, nothing big. And just send it to that P.O. box, and I will open it on the show, on a video, and put it in my background. In fact, this is another thing. C-Dog made this for me, and it is a permanent part of my background. So, yes, I do keep my word. All you got to do is send to the P.O. box, and and it doesn't have to be gold and blue. That's one thing you have to keep in mind. It doesn't have to be gold and blue. You can represent your fan base. So, you're a Michigan fan, well, that would be gold and blue. But, like, Ohio State, North Carolina, Clemson, whatever, whoever your team is, just something small, merchandise, new. I want it to look good. I don't want to put, stuff that looks terrible in my background. So, it needs to be new. But it doesn't have to be big. And I'm going to build my wall based on my subscribers. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that idea. Y'all figure out what y'all want to send me. Like I said, mugs, shirts, hats, whatever. I'm gonna hang them up behind me, and we're gonna have an entire wall of what my subscribers send. D4 says, I'm gonna send you Longhorn wall stickers. I will put them up as long as only one though. Only one. I don't want like one team taking over. But yes, you can send a wall sticker, and I'll make sure to open up a space to where it can plainly be seen on every video. And if you watch the videos, I'm actually pulling out some so that way I can use the entire wall. The closet doors that y'all see, I don't really use, so I'll be able to cover those as well. So it'll be a big wall behind me, and it's gonna it's gonna consist of whatever you want to send me, and I'll find a way to put it up there. Say you want to send me a cup. Well, I put shelves up, so I'll figure out a way to put up a small shelf or something and display whatever you send me. You send me a t-shirt, I'll figure a way to hang it up. Whatever you send me, I'll figure out a way to put it up behind me. And whoever you pull for, whoever your team is, I'm not going to hold it against you. I talk trash about Texas, I talk trash about Pitt, but it doesn't matter. Send me something that represents your team, and it will go up on the wall behind me, I promise. And I won't try to block it or anything like that. So, it's no big deal. It's when it comes to my wall, I want it to be represented by the subscribers. I want it to be represented by you guys, by the audience, the people that watch. So yeah, don't try to find something in West Virginia just to, hey, he might like this. No, it's not about what I like or what I want. It's what representing your fan base. That's what it's all about. D4 says, I'm going to send you a D4 sports shirt. Well, just make sure it has like a Texas thing on it or something. If you want it hung up, make sure it has some type of connection to your team. And, of course, no problem. I'll hang it up. All right, guys. This was an hour-long show. This was a good one. I appreciate it. Special thanks to Wisconsin Fan 100. Super chatted 6 spots in tonight's vote. Pretty much took over. But you can't forget about Michael Vick. He also super chatted. And Joey Foster. But let's take a look back at the chat real quick. Shout outs. Here we go. Shout outs. D4 Sports in the house. Reese. Talk is Pitt is in the house. Wisconsin Fan. Joey Foster. Michael Vick. He's in the house. Let's see. No. Sea Dog. I didn't forget about you, bud. Jim Hamrick, he's in the house. I hope I'm saying your last name right. I think that's what it is. Basketball Legend, he's in the house. What's going on, man? I appreciate everybody stopping by. Is that it? Did I already get everybody? I think it was the same people talking, which is fine. We like to talk. We like to talk. Yeah, I think I called it. If I didn't mention your name, go ahead and you know what? I'm gonna let Talk is Pitt talk is trash right now. Get it all out, man. Get it all out, because whenever 2022 comes around, you're gonna be really, really quiet. I promise you that. All right, y'all have a good night. I gotta wrap this up. It was a great show. This was a fun show. An hour long, a lot of trash talking. That's what it's all about. And y'all come back tomorrow evening and we'll do one final vote. One final vote. And that is the MAC. After that, we will have it all set. And also, we're going to have a back-to-back double live show again. I think it's either tomorrow and Friday or Friday and Saturday. I think it's tomorrow and Friday, where I'll be live on my YouTube channel and the Facebook group NBS Central Bragging Rights Show. So two double lives back to back, Thursday and Friday. I think it's going to start at like 10 p.m. But then one more vote show tomorrow evening. Appreciate you stopping by. I will check Twitter, D4 Sports. I try to stay up with that anyways. So y'all have a good night, And I'll see y'all tomorrow evening at the same time, and we'll be voting on the Mac. Can't wait. I don't think they have very good logos, but hey, take advantage while it is. It's the last voting show before I put out the bracket videos. Thanks for stopping by. Regular videos will be coming out. And since there's no big dance, no brackets, no nothing, we are full